Staring at a 125-yard shot now.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one. Second shot.
Starting to climb back at +2. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. This golf course has been demanding today, and the scores reflect that. 7 over par. Up to the 12th, making a trip across to an island green, Frank.
It looks more like a shipwreck island, and that's an evil place to put the green on that side. Very well defended by that rock wall as well as the water, and of course anything short, those big rocks that protect this green. This is probably the most heavily guarded par 3 on the golf course.
Make bogey or worse here, they might strand you out there. Frank, this one's headed way right.
And rough trees, all sorts of problems on that right side.
Birdie try up next.
Well, Mr. Ball does not meet Mr. Fairway. It's off, 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 rough.
This requires a lot of speed through the ball. Oh no, look out, Frank. I think he flushed that one.
Oh, this is going, gone.
Either misjudged the win or simply just pulled the wrong club, Frank.
Going to take some skill now.
This one looks good. Might like it. Oh, they're going to love it. What a putt. So they'll tap in. Frank, he needs to right the ship in a hurry. That's a bogey right there.
Well, he's got to sort of wipe the memory banks too. He's still dwelling, I think, on that double bogey he made back there earlier in the round, and you know, that's carried over into this, and it's affecting the way in which he's playing.
Every once in a while, you're reminded this is a pretty hard game.
That was evidence. Should be safely on deck. Well, it was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you?
Well, just needs to refocus right here. Out of bounds on that last shot and needs to keep this one in play. Third shot now after having gone OB. Not enough on that one.
Yeah, it just seemed to baby it.
Just trying to make clean contact from the rough. How good was that, Frank, from the rough?
Oh, that's amazing. That's a masterclass in short game.
Frank, in golf, as we know, there's short grass and there's long grass. We all want to be in that short grass, but it doesn't always work out that way. So what's the most important element from the shot, from the rough?
You have to be a little bit more conservative first and foremost, because you can't guarantee a perfect strike out of the long grass. So therefore you have to look around the greens, maybe short, to the right, to the left, and realize what's involved. And also just give yourself a slightly bigger target.
So 2 over par for the round. Frank, here at the 14th, not a long hole, but not a big green either.
It almost lulls you into that false sense of security. You just see the green, it stands up like an old sand dune. The beach around doesn't seem to be that problematic. A few trees behind, really, they just give you a nice line. But beware of what looks straightforward.
Looks sort of like a deserted island, Frank.
You know, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Into the thick stuff, that's a difficult lie. Not what they planned. Trip to the beach.
He should be able to splash that out, though.
Setting up for the shot from the sand. And he's made it onto the green now. Locked in on the read and the speed.
You'd like that one again.
Well, you just can't make up ground if you don't make putts. Drop shot here at the 14th hole. He needs this for bogey. Well, you almost lose count at this point. Safe to say, not under par. In fact, well over par. Clean this up with a tap. Did the job right there. Now to the 15th hole. Danger in the center of the green here, Frank.
Yeah, chance to ambush the player, really. All those trees, you never know what's going to jump out of there. And, well, we've seen the 6th hole at Riviera with the bunker in the middle. We now have a crop of trees.
Look out left.
And there's rough over there.
Frank missed the green off the tee.
Yeah, but this is certainly a tricky little shot coming up here at the par 3.
This is a good-looking shot. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. Frank, this golf course is surrounded by water, just a few tiny islands strung together to create these 18 super cool looking par 3s.
Yes, Rich, and with all that water comes a lot of lost balls. When this base was still active, many of the soldiers would play the course in the tee box. They'd just get backed up really quickly. It was so bad that they created a local rule for balls in the water. So if you hit your ball in the water, you do what they've always done. You just drop one up next to the green and you take a stroke penalty. Pretty good rule.
And it is in.
Amazing. Amazing.